Well, welcome back to the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gelling, and welcome back to Gino. Remember this guy?
Hey, remember me? I came back all fuzzy and weird. I'll get a haircut next week, I promise.
Gino's been gone for the last 3 weeks in Argentina.
Fuzzy and fat, actually, Don.
Well, but look at he's smiling.
Yeah, happy fat boy. Yeah.
All right, we're happy to be joining you every day right here in the National Real Estate Cafe. You can actually get these texts right to your phone easily by texting NREC to the number 58885. Share with your friends. This is great information for you, real estate agents, consumers, you name it. We got it right here. And why don't we have some fun today? This is a great topic today.
This is a good one, and I really like it because it also shows investors where there may still be opportunity here in this nation.
All right, so first slide. All right.
So real estate values today compared to pre-2008 to the peak, Don.
The peak.
The peak. The one that said, everybody said you will never, ever, ever outdo that peak. That's the highest peak you'll ever see in real estate, will never recover.
Well, that's because we lost about half our values. We all know how that went, and there's certain ones. So basically, we got this nice little report, next slide here, from Freddie Mac that basically takes the nation as a whole and the metropolitan areas and compares it with the peak of 2008.
Yeah, I love this. Love this chart. Let's take a look at it for a minute.
Okay, this is a fun one.
All right.
Home prices as compared to the peak of 2008. What does your state look like?
Yeah, well, we know that here things are going pretty well here, Don. We're recovering.
Almost back.
Yeah, almost back.
We're
you know,
only down 6% from the peak.
Granted, there's again the metro areas are going to be doing pretty well. Even where we are, we're just a hair off a peak. So I would say this is pretty accurate for where we are, where we live.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's keeping off the peak in like higher price areas like California and New York and stuff like that, we don't have the creative financing we had.
Right.
A lot of people that overspend.
Yeah, so, you know, until people start paying more taxes, they're going to have a hard time buying homes still. But some of that product's coming to the market. The private market is loosening up, and we're starting to see jumbo loans here in these expensive areas.
All right, so what areas are hot and which ones are not? There's certain ones that have not come back. I mean, there are certain states, there's 4 states that got hit the hardest, which was California, Florida, of course, Nevada, and Arizona.
Yep.
So right now, California's doing the best because it is California. We have the weather, and therefore we always come back strong. But Nevada, not so much. We're down 26% still. Arizona down 18%, and Florida down 8%.
So you wonder a little bit about that, and one of the things that I know about Nevada is they're building like crazy again.
I don't
It's
get it.
insane. I don't know how they keep building and building and building. So you've got an
People are still getting
oversupply.
older.
Yeah, that's true. So people do go to Nevada to retire, but you've got an oversupply of property in Nevada. That's why you're seeing that number, for sure, 100%. Arizona, well, it's like 120 most of the year. Not much to talk about there.
And it got hammered hard.
It did.
I mean, a lot of people in Florida, too. All the people investing in Florida, all the condos and so forth. So they haven't quite made it all the way back.
Arizona was such a speculation state, too, Don. It was almost everybody was speculating there.
So was Florida.
Yeah, but Florida's a nice place to live, too. You know, so you still have a lot of people retiring in Florida. You had the condo glut in Florida.
You just have to screw everything, nail everything down.
There is that. We haven't had,
yeah.
it's funny, we haven't had one of those things in quite a long time, a serious one, and so people forget. So
kind of like California earthquakes?
yeah, that thing.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah, so let's look at the middle here, because I think that's what's really interesting. Well, look, Texas, it's legislation. They did a great job of bringing businesses to Texas,
That's
right?
true.
Their government did a great job. I think they had like no tax for 10 years or something, and you're seeing the results of that right now.
And it's affordable.
It is affordable.
Right. So, and then Colorado, smoking hot. Up
Smoking
30.
literally, Don.
Yeah. What you're saying?
Yeah, if you legalize pot, property values go up.
Yeah, it's good for business, obviously.
Yeah.
So up 37% from the peak.
Yeah, so if we're going to look at that as a trend, Oregon's still trailing, and it's a good place to invest right now.
There you go. Yeah. And it's up 8% as well. The only one that beats them all is North Dakota is up 47%, but that's mostly because of the oil.
I was going to say, what's the deal with that?
It's jobs.
Oh, well, okay.
A lot
yeah,
of jobs
that
because
makes
the
a lot
oil
of
and
sense.
the fracturing.
Fracking.
That's it.
Fracking.
So that's why a lot of, I mean, well, it's going up from what?
Yeah, from zero.
That means it went from 100 grand to 150.
Yeah, totally.
So, okay. So, hopefully this gives you a little bit better idea of where we're at from 2008. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, we'll never get back like he said, or are we past it? Certain states have surpassed it. Some of them are creeping up on it. Some of them haven't. So, where does your state lie?
Yeah, one last thing is this recovery, these numbers you're seeing here, was done with real qualified borrowers. Very qualified borrowers. Trust me, we do a very good job of due diligence these days.
So that's why we do not see a bubble coming right around the corner. Plus, we're one of the best economies out there. So you heard it right here on the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gelling and Gino Franti. Check us out daily to see what's brewing.